this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did it find out where? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what hip hop is like. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, I had a hallucination. I used to see.
St. John's River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the Jets sideline, there you see head coach Aaron Glenn. His guys loses a week ago trying to get back into the win column here. Then on the other side, you got the Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys know the playoffs are in their future. They have clinched the division and look to be a real force in the AFC. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And he'll bring it to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time, led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Tua Tagovailoa.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad, and I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception, but I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and then on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense, and boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Patrick motioning here. Fake the handoff. Now, Tua. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Yeah, ready.
A shotgun snap for Tua. And that is incomplete. Brenton Strange was his intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
This one, fielded beyond the 25. And he'll go forward for a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. So here come the Jets. Their ever-changing quarterback carousel stomps on Justin Fields, the 26-year-old. Remember, the Bears' first-round pick back in 2021 out of Ohio State.
If there was one thing, Mike, that I thought was really evident walking out of our meeting with him earlier in the week was just how much he shouldered the blame for last week's loss. He said, those 2 interceptions I threw, those are just inexcusable, and he didn't want to talk about the touchdown passes and all the good that he did. And while I think that's certainly commendable, there was a lot of other bad stuff going on in that field, too. So I think there's a lot of things they can clean up, and if they do, I think they got a great shot this one.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. From the 43, here's second down and 3.
Here we go.
Another run here with Paul. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Open man is Lazard. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up the first down.
Finding room to the 20. And he will get into the end zone. Reese Hall. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the goal line. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Brings up 2nd and 4. Here we go, son. At the Jaguars 16-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Fields. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And the Jets are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last. So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs, and that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. The reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level, you've got to make that play.
2 incomplete passes now lead to this 3rd down and goal. To throw is Fields. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and this offense, lucky it didn't result in safety. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
Second down and 8. Once again, it's ETN. And he's trying to get upfield, but cannot do it. Knocked backwards to the 2. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
It's safe. Go ahead.
On third down, here's ETN. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Easy. Don't jump. Ready? 58. Here's that.
A first down throw for Fields. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grab, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
19 wins.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's complete to Jeremy Ruckert. Let's get about 6 before he's taken down.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. And let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
Fields from the gun on third down. He's got his man complete to Wilson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Here we go, son. Turn, sir.
Fields. That is caught. What a throw. Arian Smith. Touchdown, New York.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Jaguars offense headed back to take over once more. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this third drive. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He finds his tight end. That's Brendan Strain. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Jacksonville. We are through 1. The Jets have the advantage. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Tua. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, So there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic, there hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a handoff, ETN, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
A gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the gun, here's 2. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Quincy Williams. He's into dropping for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
He has to do a better job identifying where the pressure is coming from, Mike, before the ball is snapped. He's got to get this ball out of his hand, to his outlet, to his hot receiver. But then once he senses the pressure, he kind of panics, and it's an easy sack. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Here's Logan Cook now, as he is on to punt for Jacksonville.
Ooh, nice punt.
And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. Breece Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And he is the NFL leading rusher here in the month of December. A strong finish in the final stretch could earn him the crown.
Don't jump. Ready? 58, right.
The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. Able to get out, but to the 2, and no further. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Good. Green Knights. Right.
We'll go again with Hall. It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
We'll try to run for it with Hall. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
First down, New York.
Here we go.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. And this will not help the cause. He's going backward. Tackled back at the 8.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
2nd down, it's Fields. It is brought in by Josh Reynolds. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. 3rd and a yard.
Hey, Ted. Here we go, son. 58, right.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more from Jacksonville after this timeout.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw on first down. Open man downfield is Smith. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. First and 10.
Here we go.
Fields to throw. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. Eric Armstead in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. To throw is Fields.
ui, đúng này rồi.
Again and again he goes down.
What started out as a promising drive seemed inevitable, Mike, with the way they were able to continue to move the ball, that they'd find themselves finishing with points. But after that second down sack brings up third and long, and this drive looks suddenly very different.
Down the field, he's got his receiver, Lazard. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Don't jump. Ready?
On first and 10, Fields. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This taken in at the goal line. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. But Jaguars offense going to take over just before the half. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up second and 18 at the 13-yard line.
Patrick motioning here. Halftime coming up. Let's go downstate. And Scott Hansen has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our look at the NFL starts now. In the Steel City, it's the Steelers at home to take on Miami. And this is Devon Achane. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. Next up, we go to Big D, specifically Arlington, Texas. Check in on the Cowboys as they play host to the Minnesota Vikings. And this is J.J. McCarthy. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Vikings find a way. They win it by a point. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams taking on the Detroit Lions. And it's Kyron Williams. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Rams win their 4th straight as they get the victory here. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Brees Hall making his way back out there as the Jets are on offense again. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. First down. Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of his second half.
Now it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
To throw is Tua. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Tua. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
This run straight ahead for ETN. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
7-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Go ahead.
Here's 2. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
Yeah, see that.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build up this last drive?
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. Lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good. All right.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's got even stronger now here in the second.
Fields now on 2nd down. This one out of the way. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go, son.
Now Fields. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
1st down, Jets.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields.
Okay.
Through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. Here down the downfield. Will fall. Incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there, probably the best possible outcome.
14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Jets first down.
First down.
Here we go, son. Green 19, let's go. Go.
Throwing is Fields. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A gain there of 21. And the Jets have a first down.
Hey, going out, going up.
Back to throw is Fields. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6. At the 18.
Here's second and 6.
Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Fields. He'll get back to Wilson. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. That is second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12 on the season. Folks, extra point is good. And the Jets will extend this third quarter lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, it's Parker Washington. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. McFly, get this one complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
This one caught left side. That's 3. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Good. Hold up, Jaguars. First down.
Ready.
First and 10.
In motion is Hunter. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
Well, it's clear, Mike, this defense is really locked in. They have a clear beat on what this run game plan is. Back-to-back stops for no gain brings up 3rd and long.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
Green 19, let's go.
A first down throw for Fields. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
Off we go with the 4th quarter, and it starts with a run by
いや
Hall.
ー、今抜けれたと思ったけ
He
ど
will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
That one caught by Wilson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go, shot. Right.
To throw is Fields. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play for the Jets. 41 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Fields. That's in the end zone and intercepted.
ボタン間違えた。3区だった今多分。
Will take over at their own 50.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7. A shotgun snap to Tua. Open man, his tight end Strange. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
Tua gonna throw. Give this to the tight end, Johnny Monk.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards.
Nice.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Will McDonald in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. The Jets have got it.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
222.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Don't jump. Ready?
To throw is Fields. That's going to be intercepted
Ay,
in the end zone. Picked off by James Bradbury.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's complete to ETN. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
This one caught by Patrick. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
That's
Here's first and 10.
Jaguars. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Tua to throw again. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6. From the 42-yard line. Here's second and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Throwing again, it's Tua. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. On the draw to give to ETN. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
The tackle made back at his own.
They snap it to Tua. Fourth. Oh, they took him down. That ball is out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Here we go. Extend. 331. 331. Right.
First down. Fields. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. From the 35, it's first and 10. Fields now. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
First down, New York.
Hey, 10.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
Here we go.
Now, Fields. That is caught at the 3. And he's in. Arian Smith. Touchdown, New York. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
Makes the score Jets.
So that touchdown pass, number 51 on the year, it moves him past two guys at 50 to the best ever. Tom Brady in 2007 and Patrick Mahomes in 2018. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. There you see Jets head coach Aaron Glenn, his guys set for their next possession. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
All right. Hey, check on ball. What a team. What's it?
In motion comes Thomas. On first down, Tagovailoa. That's taken in by Thomas. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Quick throw here on the RPO by Thomas. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the Jaguars first down.
44.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tua. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts, and it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game.
Here we go. Green 19. All right.
They'll run. This is Hall. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway.
Hey, going out right here. Here we go, Scott. Green 19, Scott.
We give to Hall. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
Here we go, Scott. Go.
On the run, here's Hall. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.
下手くその試合だった。
So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.
もうちょっとスムースになるぞ、多分。
I see you from across the room. I thought I wouldn't feel a thing. I think it's getting colder now. I wanna get close to you. I swear that we've been here before. I guess you didn't notice me, but you do now. Oh, you do now. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. It's never been so free. I get it if you wanna wait, 'cause I'll stay in my place. I ain't got nowhere to go. I got plenty time, no waste. Think I'm falling in love, but that's not enough. If you don't feel the same, I guess I'll leave you alone. But it's time again, babe. You never listening, babe. If there's no promises made, I don't ever wanna fall in love. I don't ever wanna mess it up. We're running out of love. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. It's never been so free. Tell me to stay, you're wasting my time. Every day I'm waiting in line, standing in place, 'cause baby that's all I know. Why do you wait? Just tell me, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? 'Cause I've been standing here. Oh, I've been standing here. Oh. kiss the my haters, I wish them well. Get up on my level, I'm sending them straight to hell. We all in your city, your name ain't ringing the bell. All this motion on my cell, you would think I got it for sale. It was Friday, I met him up by the shell. He took me to the bank, cause he sent me too much.